been looking forward to this for a long time, Solo.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Play Art Sky figure review on the Man of Steel Faora Ool figure. This is an awesome looking figure, man. I dig it. I haven't even opened it yet, to be honest with you, so I'm kind of lying. I could hate it. But anyway, if you're trying to pick this figure up, you can pick it up at Big Bad Toy Store.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I really like the packaging. Nice picture of the figure over here. Looks pretty dope. I like that glimmer. It says for ages 13 years and up. Picture of the figure looks awesome. Man of Steel, Play Art Sky, number 4. Side of the packaging looks pretty nice over here. I like that stone look right there. The other side has the same thing. And here's the back of the packaging showing number 4, Faora Ool. And then some cool poses that she's in. Wow, that is a nice pose. I really like that pose right there. And then we have Jor-El over here. You can see if you pop open this Velcro over here, you get this really cool design. That's, I don't know the symbol of what, but it's not hope, I'll tell you that. And there's the figure in the packaging. And then you have another picture of the figure that really looks like the actress over here. Looks great. And then we have a bio on Faora. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Like with other Play Arts figures, we have this base right here, which I'm not going to review for the sake of this review. I already built one. And then we have the instructions right here that show how to put the sword over here and this back plate with the cape over here and switch the hands out. Pretty cool. And then this side has the directions to how to build the flight stand. This figure looks awesome. I cannot wait to get her open. Let's see how she looks. Okay, so this is a pretty badass figure. I like it a lot. She is huge. First thing I have to mention though, she is stinky. Yeah, it's a smelly figure. It smells like brand new paint, very much so. There's a lot of paint on this figure and you can definitely smell it. So yeah, but very cool figure overall. I like it. Wish she came with like a dome piece for her face, you know, the alien mask thing that the Kryptonians had. But other than that, I really dig the figure. Let's take a closer look. So I feel like the head sculpt doesn't look exactly like Anchi Treyu. I think that's how you pronounce her name, but this is pretty cool regardless. It definitely has more of an anime look to it. I do like the paint shading on the flesh tones. Very cool variety of colors on the flesh, and I do like the combination of the black and brown for her hair. And the sculpting overall, I really do like it, but definitely has an anime-ish kind of quality to it. Now the rest of the figure has this spectacular combination of brown and silver paint over black, which I think just looks amazing. I like it. And then on the solid mesh part right over here, which is a nice sculpted detail, it has a variety of like, I don't know, kind of like a light blue. I think that looks great. Just the armor overall is just so cool. Look at that. On the shoulder pad right here, you can see the brown coming out on the edge. I just think this looks fantastic. Belt looks really nice. She has nice, wide, sexy hips. I like that a lot. You can see the brush strokes on here and everything. It's just a beautiful looking piece. Look at that. And she has these nice big boots. Yeah, these are like platforms over here. A lot of nice detail on this figure though. I really like it a lot. And then here she has her blade, which is really nice. You can just remove it out of the sheath like so. And here's a closer look at the blade. Not too pointy or anything. It has purple on the handle over here, which I think is a nice little touch. Nice detail. It says DC right there. We have 2 tones of gray over here. Pretty nice. Just slip it right back in here. Fits perfectly, and it does pop out at the bottom. Now she comes with 2 sets of hands. She has these 2 open hands right over here that you can clearly see. And then her left hand interchanges into a fist, which is pretty nice. And removing these is pretty easy. I like it how it has just like this one solid peg just sticking straight out like so. Then you can just plug this straight in here, and it's not difficult at all. It's pretty easy. I like that. That's pretty cool. Then the right hand comes off, so you can put her dagger wielding hand right over here. Of course, the dagger fits into her hand very nicely, and it's pretty good solid grip. That just looks great. And looking at the rest of the detailed armor on the figure, I just really like it a lot. There's her boobs. Very cool. Now, unlike some other Play Art Sky figures, the cape is not posable at all, but it does have some nice paint variation in there. So I see a light silver and this purplish silver, and it does have black. So I'm seeing at least 3 colors in here, and I think the sculpt of it's pretty nice. The only thing is it kind of gets in the way a little bit, but not to worry, you can take it off. So one thing to mention is this shoulder piece right here does pop off quite easily, but you can take off this back piece that has the cape attached to it, and then you can replace it with this piece over here, and then there you go. Now we get a full look at the sculpt of the figure. I haven't decided whether or not I want the figure displayed with or without the cape. But yeah, nice sculpt on the back of the figure. Very nice. Oh yes. Very, very nice indeed. I like it. I like the thickness and everything. I love Play Art Sky female figures. I guess the only reason I didn't pick up Harley Quinn or Poison Ivy is I just didn't like the designs. So Faora's articulation is not too shabby. Her head can look up a reasonable amount. I like that. Moves down very, very far. Cool. Her head moves side to side, so it's not hindered by her collar at all, which is great. And she does have a neck pivot over here. She does have articulation right here. There's a ball joint for this shoulder piece that can rotate and move up and down, which is nice. She does have armpit articulation, so her arms can move in and out like so. Now this is very scary over here, is that her shoulder can move up, but you got to be careful with it because it's very, very stiff. But it can work as long as you hold that shoulder joint in there and then move it up. You're kind of better off like that. It can rotate forward with ease. She does have a bicep swivel. She has this ball jointed elbow over here that bends in that far, and you can rotate it at the elbow as well. She does have wrist articulation that moves side to side and up and down, or you can twist it around and move side to side. It's pretty cool. She does have a diaphragm joint over here that rotates side to side. It does have a pivot, and it can crunch forward and back. Moves back very, very far. She does have a waist joint that moves side to side and crunches forward and back, and there is some pivot in the waist too. I love that they have that joint over there. She has these leg joints that can move outward that much, very far, damn. And she has legs that can move up very, very far as well. So this is kind of like a mushier, more pliable material right here in these joints that allow that to happen, which is great. And you can rotate it side to side a little bit, but you start to see some of the plastic underneath right there that make the joints happen. She does have a double jointed knee, which is always a weird looking knee, but you know, having this knee pad over here kind of helps a little bit, I think. But yeah, Play Art Sky have weird double jointed knees, and she does have ankles that move down, up, rotate side to side, and she has a gorgeous ankle pivot, which is cool. I love that pivot, and no peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Now in the movie, Faora looked petite compared to her Kryptonian counterparts, but this is a big woman over here, man. She stands at about 9.5 inches tall. Tall figure. And to get an idea how large she is, here she is compared to the Play Art Sky Dark Knight Rises Catwoman figure. So she's way taller than Catwoman. For a moment, I thought they had the same butt, but they very much don't. I like the Catwoman's more. I mean, look at that. It's a lot more cup and curvy, and over here, it's, I don't know, just a little bit flatter. And here she is compared to Arkham Asylum Batman. Wow, what a big figure. She is way taller than Batman. Thought for a moment she may fit in scale with Hot Toys because she's so large, but no. The Christopher Reeve Hot Toys Superman is so much bigger. Thank you, Showmom. And here she is compared to a regular 6-inch Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man figure. So yeah, the figure is very large. I wish she had a little bit more accessories, but you know, being that it's such a large figure, not too bad. I still think it's a pretty damn good looking figure. I love the female figures coming from Play Art Sky. I had to get her. She's a little on the pricey side. I want to say she's about 75 bucks, something like that, but you're looking at practically Hot Toys quality figure over here. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Just gotta be careful with these shoulder joints. That's the only real complaint I have. Could be fixed with hot water if you know what you're doing with that. But anyway, I hope you guys like the review. I dig the figure, and I'll catch you later. Peace.
Crispy.
And then right over here. Babe, please.